This is the Nightwolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the Playmobil Miraculous Advent Calendar. And if you're watching at this point, you might have seen all the shorts that were set up that show all of the different things being unboxed as it's supposed to go for Advent. So I hope you enjoyed those. You'll be seeing the same thing here, but only in the same video and with the commentary to go with it. So first up, this is a multi-language packaging here. The backside here shows us everything that's part of it. Actually, I'm kind of curious as to how this is packed in here. It also shows us all the first wave of Miraculous items. There are, in fact, a second wave of Miraculous Playmobil figures. So you might want to check that out. I'm hoping to order those at some point in the future. I do actually have all of these things here. I just haven't opened and reviewed most of them. Like, I haven't done anything with those two yet. I really should. But let's go ahead and open this up. I'm kind of curious as to how this is packed on here. Oh my. So this is that little this is that backdrop thingy from before. We'll have to figure out how to do this actually. So you'll probably end up seeing more of the background of the light box than you really want to see. I'm sorry, not much I can do about that since I've started doing the stuff at home. Let's go ahead and get started. So our first day of Advent is right here. For our first day of Advent, we've got Alia. For our second day of Advent, my true love gave to me a table. On the third day of Advent, my true love gave to me three fake ice cream cones. Or ice cream sundaes. On the fourth day of Advent, we got spoons and plates. On the fifth day of Advent, we got Adrien in a yellow bodysuit. I feel kind of cheated that the whole banana costume didn't come with this one. On the sixth day of Advent, we got the banana suit. It doesn't go together very well. On our seventh day of Advent, this is probably going to be the scooter. Some assembly required. On the eighth day of Advent, this calendar gave to me a broom. The eighth day of Advent is a broom. On the ninth day of Advent, this calendar gave to me. These bags are huge. We got fake cinnamon rolls. I should actually make some cinnamon rolls. On the 10th day of Advent, I was disappointed by a basket of fake apples. On the 11th day of Advent, this calendar gave to me. Oh, something just fell out of the other part. A platter of fake macarons. On the 12th day of Advent, I was disappointed by. Well, shit, this one isn't actually disappointing. We got Chloe with a ponytail. Oh, she's got glasses too. They fell out. Shit. These are stupid. Now, whatever. Oh. I am stupid. On the 13th day of Advent, my calendar gave to me Chloe's little deck chair. That didn't sound good. Now, why the hell are they blinking? I hate those glasses on her. Yeah, that looks terrible. On the 4th day of Advent, the calendar gave to me. Ah, oh, crap. A tray of sushi and some chopsticks for Chloe to eat. On the 15th day of Advent, my calendar gave to me Chloe's little teddy bear, whose name I can't remember. On the 6th day of Advent, the calendar gave to me something else disappointing, I'm sure. It's a pie plate. And actually, that attaches onto there. Ta-da! On the 7th day of Advent, I was disappointed by... Okay, that's not too disappointing either. Although, the headphones, the headphones on his painted on look really kind of dumb in my opinion. Also, it kind of looks like he's wearing Xana's logo, doesn't it? On the 18th day of Advent, this calendar gave to me something my fingers are too fat to reach. A sticker sheet and a... whatever it is. That reminds you, I hate putting stickers on. On the 19th day of this crappy holiday calendar, we got a DJ booth. On the 20th day of Advent, I got from my calendar. It's getting more difficult to push this stuff in. Oh, God. A second speaker system. With another stinking sticker. You can kind of like tower them together if you want. That feels like cheating. On the 21st day, we're going to see another bit. Whatever. We got a bunch of little mugs of cider. Or booze or whatever you want it to be. But they do grip onto the hand, so that's cool. On the 22nd day of Advent, we got a bigger box. Gonna bet it's Marinette. In her maid uniform. No, it's a bench. This giant ass thing for a bench. Who wants to bet Marinette's gonna be the last one you get? And that's that little tiny thing there. Okay. On the 23rd day of Advent, we got more servingware. With some bottles of booze for the little kids. On the 24th day of Advent, this calendar comes to an end. This isn't Marinette. It's going to be a really shitty thing. We got Marinette in her little maid uniform. And it's rubber. I thought for sure this was going to be a solid plastic piece. And she's got a stand. So here are all the parts of the Advent calendar all together with the little display stand thing, which honestly kind of sucks. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. And you have to fold it in a funky manner even to get it like that. Oh, poor Chloe's not actually in the shot. There we go. It does come with an instruction book. Show you how to put everything together. And according to that, this little plate here is supposed to have a pie sticker, and I did not get the sticker, which is kind of upsetting. I might have to actually contact Playmobil about it. Maybe they'll send me a replacement, maybe they won't. Because this was not on their website in the first place. Or it was on their website, but it never went for sale on their website. I mean, overall, this is basically the only way you get a lot of these characters so far. In the second wave, none of these characters in civilian form are offered. The Advent calendar is the only way to get it. I'm surprised that Marinette has a rubber skirt and not just a two-piece plastic skirt. I kind of figured, though, at some point, if I can get my hands on like a black or gray skirt piece, I can just have her be 100% fully made form. Also, I did not notice this at first. I'm just going to try to show you this. You can actually pull this out like that, so you can hang it up so the kids can go ahead and punch them out while it's hanging on the wall. So I do think I paid too much money for this, but you know, it is Miraculous and I wanted it because I am still a fan. Although I have not watched the current season yet at all. I'm waiting for the episodes to all come out so I can watch them in proper chronological order instead of the order we finished them in. But I guess when you think about it, the figures themselves are generally about what? I think it's like $7 to buy the single figures. So that's $14, $28, $35. So honestly, when you get right down to it, if you're getting this for around $50, it's not a bad deal. It's not great, but it's not bad. Most of the Advent days, as expected, were just kind of small, stupid stuff. But other than that, I think this is cool. I don't think I'll be using the backdrop for anything though if I finally go ahead and get my Miraculous stuff displayed. I have a bunch of Playmobil stuff that I have not put out anywhere because I don't know where to actually put it. Because as small as these figures are, the playsets take up a lot of room. But I hope you enjoyed this look at the Miraculous Advent calendar. And if you did enjoy it, please leave a like. And I hope you watch the shorts. And if you want to see more of my nonsense in the future, you can subscribe. I thank you for watching. Peace and love.